welcome back to the Team Gullit YouTube channel. My name is Renzo and today we've got a brand new tutorial for you guys, and I'm just turning off my headset real quick, but that's not important. What's important now is that it's been a while, but we're back with a tutorial, and trust me, the tutorials are a bit difficult now because the game is kind of in the same loop right now. But I'm going to update you guys because Team of the Season Weekend League is here, what kind of passes are really useful right now. And especially because all these players are super juiced right now, you want to be able to master these. So, like always, you just sit back, relax, and enjoy. So yeah, what's the first pass? It's the first time through ball. And this one is a little crazy because it's almost undefendable, but also you might not recognize it at all times. Because look at this one. Did you guys expect it to even like get put through like that, or did you see the run? It's totally a different situation than you'd expect a through ball to be in. Why is that? Because right here, before we actually got the ball with Tonali, we tried to trigger Neymar into making a run. As you can see, Neymar is trying to get in behind. But what's the key to this pass is that you, before you actually want to play Neymar, you're actually using a station before that. You're using Di Natale now on the left midfielder to pass it to get that perfect timing of the run of Neymar crossing the defender, or passing the defender I should say, and then you're able to put a first time L1 through ball through. And these passes, the first time L1 triangle, are a bit not glitched, but they're really effective, they're really accurate, and like these animations sometimes that they're able to pass it are a bit crazy. And here as well, we're just using the striker to put a first time L1 through ball through because Messi was about to pass the defender. So that one needs a little bit of practice, and practice makes perfect, like always. This one is a little bit easier. We've covered it before, but it's still very powerful. It's the L1 R1 triangle. And what you especially need to like be aware of is that all of these players, everybody almost now in the attack, has 95 plus pace even. But you want to trigger Mbappe, like you saw there. He was in transition, we trigger him, and then if the player doesn't pick up on it, and we do have the ball on the good, like on the stronger foot, or even a 5-star weak foot of the player that is in position with the ball, you can pretty much curl it around with L1 R1 using like 2 to 3 bars of power, L1 R1 triangle, and you can just put these crazy through balls. Because if the player is faster, the attacking player that is, you're almost guaranteed to go through. Here as well, you can see that this L1 R1 triangle pass will always put it literally in like 2 or 3 meters in front of the player that's making the run. So especially if he's really fast and the player that you're playing against, the opposition, isn't manually covering it, it's almost guaranteed that you're going to be able to take a touch. Right here as well, there is space that's curling like on the outside of the defender, but on the inside of the attacking player, and that's where you want to use an L1 R1 triangle. You can pretty much use this if you want to put it through 2 or 3 meters in front of the player. And then there's something you might have conceded this right now because it's been in the game. We didn't really cover this before because we wanted to not like, yeah, it's a bit of a bug, right? Because what happens here? Right now, you see the center back was triggered. Somebody is running, like next to Vinicius. I'm not sure who that is, but somebody is going to make the run. And what the key is here, you want to pay attention to that run and try to get the ball down the wing. Here it comes, Ruben Diaz. Plays it to Hakimi, and Ruben Diaz is entering the box, and right at that point you're swinging in full power, well, almost full power, but at least 3 to 3.5 bars of power. With Hakimi, you're swinging in across with square to that center back making the run. And this can be anyone, but like a center back is usually pretty tall, pretty strong in the air, and that's why like these center backs are almost guaranteed to win the aerial duel. So you trigger the run with L1, you try to play it to your wing backs, and then right at this point, when the timing is right, so just like this is like 5 meters before Ruben Diaz is actually entering the box and crossing, like passing the defensive line, you want to put that cross in. Then he gets the perfect timing, just gets open, and yeah, crazy header right there. And then, last but not least, the lofted through ball. This one is just an L1 triangle, but then double tap triangle. And why double tap triangle? This one is really on these short occasions. Like they're just short passes, but through the air. And then what do you want to do? An L1 triangle is also a bit more in front of the player, just like the L1 R1 triangle that I explained. It's like a bit of like 2, maybe 5 meters before in front of the player. This one is actually, if you time it well, like here, there's just a little bit of gap, a little bit of a gap opening up behind the defender, and you can put it over the top because you can't really put it now. Maybe a double tap triangle could go through, but ideally you want to put it over the defender. Then you just tiny bit of power, 1 to 2 bars, and you see an L1 triangle is put on the striker. So he's just like, he's getting it in his feet or like really close to him. So if that little bit of space opens up, like right here as well, you don't want to put it through because then like the goalkeeper will probably rush out. But you're actually putting it on him, and he can take the touch and finish like that. Really, really powerful passing options available in FIFA 22 right now. They were available before, but now they're even more effective with these crazy attackers. That's pretty much why I updated you guys. It's going to be tough into creating a lot of tutorial videos, but I'll try and do my best. See you guys in the next videos. Good luck in your weekend leagues. Ciao, ciao.